Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Kuro, and we'll play some more Genshin Impact. This is another Genshin Sunday, and we're going to continue with our story, or the event. I think we have about a day left. 11 hours left on this mission, and we can apparently win a Paimon art from this event, so that's quite cool. Before we get started, we are going to adjust our party. So you probably know this by now if you've been watching my Genshin episodes. I replaced my party, well, per episode. So I run with different characters. We're going to exclude the 12 characters that we used before, which are these 12, besides Yuni. And this is going to be the party that we're going to replace. I'm not going to show the process of my selection because I'm pretty certain you guys know how it works by now. So let's set up our party. Okay, so this is the team that we will be rolling with. We've got Yuni, Chi-Chi, Kea, and Sarah. Right, so, if I'm not mistaken... well, they've fallen down an avalanche. So we just have to find where Albedo and Bennett's cold dead corpses are.
Bennett!
Okay.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me.
I don't know if they're okay.
Bennett!
I mean, they're buried underneath the avalanche. Oh, Bennett's okay.
Voice. Over there.
But what about Albedo?
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
What's Albedo? He dived after you.
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
So you're not injured?
Thank goodness. Scared the...
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while. It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you.
He really doesn't look like a fire type.
Isn't he with
Especially
you guys?
when most of the fire types have red in their sort of color palettes.
Still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Right, so we're in search of Albedo. So it must be somewhere. The fallen rocks. Oh, okay. Well, that can't be good.
Albedo!
So he's not there.
Fun. Are we definitely looking in the right place?
Hard to say. Hard to say, Paimon. Right. Let's do that.
Guys.
I think there's a possibility that Chi-Chi could synergize quite well with Hutao. Oh, I see Eula and Bennett and Amber. I need to change my wings.
Well, any sign of him?
Any sign of him? I don't think I've seen him.
Not a trace. Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either.
Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
Okay.
Albedo!
But is this the real Albedo
Nothing
or is it the fake
serious.
Albedo?
Okay, everyone accounted for. Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here.
How much
I guess
bad luck do
flipping
you
a
have?
treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me.
You are just
I'm so sorry. Don't say that.
impossible.
I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler,
I don't know. Was
what's
it really
wrong?
an incident?
Your face looks...
Unless the
Oh, no.
fake Albedo
Did you
has
hear
was the one behind the avalanche. The one
Everyone,
who tried to
the
kill them
incident is
all.
behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do
but
I
we
feel that
sort of, you know.
Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination.
Duty.
Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further...
Agreed.
So we
Guys,
have to
keep
return
your
to base
eyes
camp
peeled
then. I guess that's our main mission. Oh, wait. Aha! I see it. It's up there. But how do I get up there? That looks too steep.
Huh?
So it must be around here. Aha. That makes it easy. Boom. Right, we just have to head towards the next location, which should be over here.
We've been heading in the right direction for
Oh,
a good length of time now.
the
We must be getting close.
frozen frost edging on the screen is not good. It means we're too cold.
As soon as we get to base
And we're just gonna start freezing.
I hope we can all get there safely. No
I
more
hope we get there safely. Weird things have been happening this whole trip. Something feels wrong, but what is it?
What's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
With some things.
Up, isn't it?
No, it's not
I've spent so much
hunger or
time on
anything.
Dragonspine before. Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I think
What did you
Eula's
say?
probably thinking along the
I
same
was
thing.
just
Like,
thinking,
she's
whenever
probably
I've met up with you
thinking
at
that.
Dragonspine in the past, we all,
It's
if
a little
it were a
bit,
little warmer
you know.
and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
She probably suspects something's off.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior.
You
if
are indeed
you were
the
willing
icy
to spend
lady.
the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't.
So we're gonna
My head's
send
still a little fuzzy
Amber,
from the
Bennett,
impact.
and Eula together?
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I
Are we gonna take the
suggest we
shortcut?
take the shortcut.
I don't know,
Follow
it feels
me.
like it's going to be a bad idea. This isn't a real Albedo.
Wait,
Eula's onto something.
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Yes, I agree. I think
now that
that
you
would be a
mention it.
smart idea.
Huh?
You hit your head
The
earlier,
fatigue.
didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a... No problem at all. Health and safety always come first. Okay.
Indeed it
Sorry
does.
for this.
Yeah.
Something's off about Albedo. Let's talk to Amber, because it seems she is the main
Drinking some
point of the
water can
story.
help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
On the icy cold floor? No
Thank you,
thanks.
Bennett. Seems like you really
I wouldn't
know
do
your-
that.
Well, when life gives you lemons. Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop
I bet he
pushing
has
yourselves,
said.
both of you. Get some rest. We'll
I'm pretty
continue
certain
when
that
you've
Bennett
got-
and Amber are match made
Eula
for
might
each other.
come
They're
off as
both
a little
fire as
frosty,
well.
But she takes caring for her friends super seriously. More than anyone.
Look. Did I just skip over something? Right, time to speak to Eula.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it.
Yes.
I sense it too. Something
Something's
seems
off.
to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure.
Albedo has been replaced with the fake
It
Albedo.
might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to.
Yes.
Traveler, I think
Albedo.
you...
Watch out.
not over yet. Brace yourselves.
Oh my god, that cutscene was so good! I am in awe. Wow, okay. Whoa, that HP bar does not look good. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go. Oh no. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do some range attacks. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna have to destroy. Oh, the flowers. Ouch. Oh, okay, come on. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna do that. Wind. Okay. Oh, we got the essence. Ah. Wind.
Windblade.
Oh. Oh no, not good. My health. My health. My health is really bad. Ah. Snowball.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. Oh, she's healing people.
Really?
Yes, just keep hitting.
Faster?
Yep.
Okay,
Oh, no.
faster.
Right, she stopped healing. Okay, come on, Kaya. Yep, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Boom. Ah. Just keep healing everybody.
Faster?
Yep. Faster.
Wow.
Oh, okay. It's dropping a lot of ice balls on me. Ugh. Right. Ice. I know you're immune, but... Ugh. Wind. Ah. Okay.
Prepare to be blown away.
Let's blow you away. Ouch. Wind. Well, ice. Just trying to recover the rest of the party. I want the flower. Okay. Okay, that's been destroyed. Oh, nice. Has it gotten smaller? It has gotten smaller. Ah.
Wheel of life.
Okay. Wind.
Freeze.
Okay, let's go.
This moment will be frozen.
Okay,
Windblade.
that's good.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Nice. What does that do?
Be gone.
Power of wind. Ah. Oh.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human,
The next it was a plant.
Is everyone alright?
We need a fire element user.
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on?
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct.
Yes.
As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower.
But how did it?
Extremely rare
How did it
kind.
take on your form?
Can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Exactly.
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far. Perhaps the dragon's
So
blood
it's
seeped
evolved
into the
quite
land,
far.
then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines.
How could that happen?
Dragon.
This
Durin.
mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon.
Mm-hmm.
If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here.
I mean, the conditions are quite
Durin
severe
was an
here.
artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this.
I think so too. I suspect
All
that
the
is
other
the
troubles
case.
you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork.
Right, I forgot
So
all
he
about
also stole
that.
your notes
It's
as well.
not inconceivable.
But why?
But what
What-
was its
what would it-
purpose?
yeah.
Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I don't know. I suspect there is
I
more
have
to
a
this than meets
preliminary
the eye.
hypothesis on this.
What's this?
Whopper flowers
hypothesis?
are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate.
Okay.
In other words, the Whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a
Replicate
plant,
and implant.
It
Oh,
will
okay.
disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human,
It gains
It
more
wanted
intelligence.
to replace you and infiltrate our group?
yes, maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the
Okay.
whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete,
But how come it
and its
didn't
next
change
move
into
was to
anybody
hunt
else?
its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how Whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps.
Possibly.
Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler...
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
A
I want to
hunch.
know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly
It
the
didn't
same
have a
to me.
star-shaped mark on its
I
neck.
see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant Whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think
I'm gonna have to go back and
Dragonspine
edit and
creates
actually
such
check that.
terrifying
I didn't notice that.
Anyway, at least we won in the end.
I don't think
Looks
this is
like my
over.
method did
I think
work
there's more to
after
this
all.
than meets the eye.
I used up all the bad luck.
About that, if you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Interesting. How did you protect him, though?
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking. Okay. We've been delayed.
Yeah, let's go.
Time to return to the base camp. Right, so we return to the base camp, where we will continue the story.
Woohoo!
We
I'm
made it back. Bennett's back.
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Cyrus.
Amber, are you feeling better?
I
Yep, all
hope
good
so,
now.
because we're in a
Nothing to worry
warmer
about.
area.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not
Plus,
for you,
I think there's a place to
I'd probably
sleep
still
and
be
eat.
locked up in that
is good.
cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I
You'll
can't
probably
think
be
how
turned
at
into
the
Hiddichal
moment.
food.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough, given your situation.
Delicately
Come on,
put.
don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but
But
that
that doesn't mean
I will
I'll
ever
ever
take it for granted.
Okay.
No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you
But
received
weren't
onto
you
others.
Wait, won't he
Yep,
cause
you're
more
right.
trouble by helping
That's what
people?
I've always tried
Especially
to do,
if he has
and will always
bad luck?
continue to do.
Because I have a feeling that each time he tries to
Right.
help
And when
someone,
Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to
he
help
probably
him
needs
out
to be
too.
saved in the end. So
This has been quite an eventful day.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
it
that.
has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
Why are you so tired all the time?
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a
Everybody
while.
seems exhausted.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well,
Wait,
looks like the curse of the
is it
mountaineers who
possible
couldn't
that
get off the mountain
Amber
is finally broken?
and Eula
Feels
aren't
like
actually
an
the
action
real one?
chapter has come to a close.
Why not?
They could
Then
have been.
please, come
Yeah.
with me. You sensed something too, didn't you?
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Okay. Might as well.
Good.
There must be
Shall we set
more
off right away?
Wampa flowers? And we're back at the campsite, I hope.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics...
Is this about the imposter?
Yep.
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between... Yes.
What is that mark?
This mark.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story.
It does, doesn't it, Paimon?
Oh,
I'm interested in hearing about
Can't
it. What
deny
is
that what I'm about to say does sound... So,
star
what do
mark
you
all
think
about?
this stuff...
A tattoo?
A scar?
No. Consider it a
Birthmark.
birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament
You have a
and
belly
wondered
button.
how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass
Right.
blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually, as the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds
true.
kind of.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this.
Okay.
The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force.
Oh.
The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves
So do-
unfold. And it's the very reason we
The
watch and
energy,
wonder
like
at
life force
blossoming
energy,
flowers.
flow into you
Creating
rather
life
than out?
artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares.
Interesting.
The alchemical substance drips
But
and
why
spreads out in all
through-
directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins,
So there's
and
a.
proof of my imperfection.
Is that
as
where a
human.
tube was
I
fed
presume
into
that the
you?
imposter... You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to... The transcendent and miraculous are not the only... People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever
We're
exist in
going
stories.
over the origins
It
of your
makes things
stories,
much
but
easier.
I'm kind of interested in
in other
knowing
words,
if Eula
All
and
the
Amber
unfathomable
are
things we've seen recently
real.
would make good... I have friends who
or
write
imposter.
novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up
Fair
stories
enough.
is easy.
Oh,
Can you make
I
up
didn't know
stories,
you had that
Paimon?
kind of talent.
Paimon's the
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We
Okay.
can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your... We'll see whose story is more...
I have a this isn't over. I don't think this story's
we'll
over.
regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Or we're gonna ignore
Sure.
that request.
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
Is that it? Quest complete. To be continued. So the Depositor is still alive? Right, so we're back
Traveler,
at Albedo's camp with Paimon's
I
story.
suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about
Yep.
you? Do you
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
These two are exchanging stories that they've written.
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here
Let's
goes.
see what Paimon's
Once
written up.
upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains.
Wow,
and
you
did
based
a
the story
crazy
off of
experiment on whopper flowers
Albedo.
to transform their appearance. After a lot of pain and suffering, the whopper flowers finally took on a human. To whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions.
Who am
such
I?
as,
Who are
if the
you?
bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they
The Wampa. Okay.
Ooh, truly frightening.
Paimon is truly frightening.
You don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story,
I mean, I would have preferred something festive and Christmassy, but They
In other
would turn
words,
into someone,
The
yeah,
whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
and then they'll adopt their newfound
Go
identity
back to where the person lives, enter their
into
home,
their homes, eat their whole family.
Paimon made up this story.
Now
It's
you're
a
scared
good
of it.
story. Oh, may I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
What for?
Nice.
Just to skip.
Yes,
I mean, it's possible.
Got a real mean streak, Albedo.
mine is a little
longer than yours.
A
It's
great
not
alchemist
alchemist.
once created Subject 1. Subject
Mm-hmm.
1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a However, unbeknownst to Subject
They're
1,
talking to him.
the alchemist
about
had tried
himself.
the same experiment many times
Many
before
times
he had
before
come
he
into
had.
being.
Yeah.
Some of
So
the
he's
rejects
exactly
from failed
Subject 1.
Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. He saw all
I'm
kinds of
still
people on the mountain.
curious as to why this mountain
including
is completely covered in
Subject
ice.
1. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully.
Mm-hmm.
He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend. Witnessed this was what Subject 2 wanted.
Now, all
Now,
that Subject 2 decided
All
was to
that
replace
Subject 2
Subject 1.
desired was
Talking about himself.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes. He changed his face into an exact replica. And so,
Yeah.
not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also
Subject
created
3.
a third entity.
That's. I suspect there is a third one,
But Subject 2
which
wanted
was
to become a
seen at the
perfected
end of
human.
the previous.
So, in my view,
cutscene.
it was probably a subconscious act.
An
And
instinct.
he
A
so
backup
desperately
of
craved
itself.
to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted.
Mm-hmm.
Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly
Very
replace
dark
the
and evil.
subject one of everyone's memories and inherit his
Inherits
identity,
identity.
residence, clothing. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day
There's a
to the
mark
next.
on its neck.
This is
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan,
A unique
a unique
stranger.
stranger entered the mix.
Talking about
What's wrong?
Uni. You
Are
mean?
you-
what happened then.
No, this is.
What happened to the stranger?
How do you not?
He
How
became
can
a
you
new
not tell
stage
that
in
this
Subject
is a
2's
story
plan.
about Albedo?
One, it's as if there were three
It
identical
literally
roses
just
in
happened.
a garden. Only one of the three was in all the world. Only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the people do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener. This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So,
It's not just a story. These are real events. Yep.
That was intense.
fortunately, it is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of
Don't say
Rhine-Daughter.
that. You're not a monster.
Just
You're
like
my
me.
friend.
I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then
Very
what
deep
qualifies
subject.
us to nothing special? Whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
You grieve?
Hello? Travel.
Who is that?
Thought we
Is
might
that
find
Amber?
you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too,
So, are you
Traveler.
feeling better?
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to
Alright,
go,
it looks like we're going to have to attend.
Then I won't keep you. I have some
You should
things
come
to
along.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Then let's go. Oh, okay. We started a new event. New story. Okay, on to the next part of the event.
Huh? Who is this guy?
Is that Joel's father?
Allow me to introduce Yozerv. He's Joel's father.
But isn't he dead?
This is that traveler I was telling you about. The travelers helped
Is-
me out
is an
loads
imposter.
in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Did we even
Joel
manage
has
to
told
build
me
a
everything
snowman?
about you. I can't thank you enough.
I'm glad you're okay.
Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell
I
us
don't
what
know.
happened in your own words.
I have a sneaking
Okay.
suspicion this isn't actually
The weather
Joel's
was fine
father.
on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere
But
dangerous.
where there was a great
because
danger.
where-
Okay.
What?
But I had only been away from the group for
This is
a
a
short
bit too
while.
long-winded.
I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Okay, you sound hopeless.
Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
Possibly.
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life. Then I met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow. So it was completely by chance then.
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own name. The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then, so I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yozerv suddenly started to remember.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not know, that I
I
can't.
don't think that's Joseph.
Daddy's right here.
I don't think that's
Joel.
Joseph.
Daddy's right here.
Yozerf, don't you remember anything else at all? The
This is a
Blood
Wampa
Princess?
flower. This is...
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were
No,
gone.
this
and
is
there
this
was
is a
nothing
Wampa
to
flower.
I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery.
This is a real him.
Dad,
I don't think this is
I'm
him.
all right now, Joel.
Oh, this is good. This is...
You know what,
No.
though? I definitely
No,
think
no,
my
no.
luck got worse after
think this
running
is-
into Bennett on that mountain.
Oh god.
I knew it.
No,
This is all
no.
your fault, Bennett.
I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on a mountain this huge. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky.
Palette.
That is true.
When did you...
Huh? Am I?
Oh yeah. I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks, everyone. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it. But
Okay.
I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine.
Yeah.
It's such a
That
sh-
makes
Oh.
sense.
I can help with that. One moment.
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
Your ice
You?
pals?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
What?
Wow! Really? Oh, this
Powdered
is awesome.
rhyme,
You're
and
the
it makes
best, Auntie
snowmen
Eula.
live forever. That
Dad,
sounds
I
like...
have an unmeltable snowman now.
I don't know about that.
How can I ever repay you all?
We're all delighted for you.
Thank you all. Thank
Oh,
you. from the
Eula is
bottom
like
of my
Elsa.
heart.
Elsa from
Dad,
Frozen.
I want to go move the snowman.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
pretty
be
certain the
leaving
snowman
with
will come
Joel now.
alive.
Very well,
I'm-
very well.
I'm pretty certain that's not
Time
Joseph.
for Pallet and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Ooh.
Huh? But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes this time, you know?
Yeah.
See you guys.
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a
A
winter,
winter souvenir?
Aw, are
What
you
is it?
sure?
Come on now, just take it.
Wow. Now our snowman won't melt.
I'll
either.
treasure it.
You're welcome. Just
this the
keep
lower
it.
half of
That's
the
all I
snowman?
ask. Amber and I have some business to attend to.
Goodbye.
Everyone's gone.
You know what we need?
Oh,
A
you know
home
what?
of our
We've
own.
been on Dragonspine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about how to make a fruit juicifier machine. Maybe we should try Timaeus again.
Sounds like you just want a smoothie machine. Now what do? We've got the lower torso of a snowman. In Mondstadt.
Timaeus!
So we return back to Mondstadt.
Traveler
We're
and
going to speak with
Paimon,
Timaeus.
what can I do for you?
And we're going to see
Wait
what...
a minute.
going
You've got
on.
that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking
Yep,
about
that
that
juice
ridiculous juicer
machine.
thing, are you?
Timaeus, will you help us?
There is
well,
no
if the
us.
Traveler isn't really interested,
It's
then,
just,
yeah, maybe I'll
Paimon.
give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
We just have to cross into another world and find a smoothie
Gonna
machine.
waste without it.
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
Yep.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
It's Albedo.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So
Albedo
the
sama.
situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
I don't know about
Really
that.
important. That's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever
I
again.
mean, juicing fruit
That's
is one thing, but
impossible.
keeping it fresh is a little bit... Albedo has that look. Oh! That wasn't...
turning fruit into juice is
That wasn't the
not
real
hard,
Albedo.
but keeping it fresh is more difficult.
Oh wow,
But if you
I
simply
am
want to keep the fruit
hooked
from
with the
rotting,
storyline.
there are many ways to achieve this.
I
Right,
never
Trevor?
noticed. Your neck. The mark is back. Is this
What
a prank?
about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there some... From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
So it was a
Albedo,
prank.
you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Wait,
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine.
then that means
Where
that
the
was
snow
a
never
fake
melts all year round.
Albedo.
But
How can we not remember any of this?
be able to eat them.
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Definitely too cold.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
Great.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work.
Paimon.
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into
That
fruit
is
trees.
true.
Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will
Will
have
turn
grown
into
into an
orchard.
orchard. You can water the trees, add
Add
fertilizer.
fertilizer and finally bear fruits.
No, then Paimon will have to be a gardener.
That's not the end goal.
Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
You get to create new life. Gardener. Doesn't he care about...
Albedo, stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet
It bothers
is-
you, does it?
Is this the real Albedo? Is this a different... This is so confusing.
Super duper sweetest Sunsettias ever.
Okay, but they're just Sunsettias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily...
Is this it? What now? Is that it? Well, I think we're pretty much done here. Right. I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed the content so far. Remember to like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, turn on notifications. You can drop any comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This pretty much concludes the Albedo episode, so I'll see you soon. Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon, turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there, or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.